can catch a break tonight, which is having some terrible issues, and now OBS got disconnected. Before that, it crashed. Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to edit in YouTube, let me tell you. Fuck. This song is, this is too much. Let's skip. That's kind of loud. All right. Those levels are okay. All right. Too much techno for Twitch? You think that's what broke it? Hey Heron, we're trying to, man. Sometimes I get way crazy busy and it really like not even like modeling things, but you know, running the team and the website and the business side of things eats up a lot of my time. So definitely trying to stream a lot more and get more shows out to you guys. Every chance to dance I'll take if I can't see you and I've got all the time it seems. I'd rather see you in my dreams. Every chance to dance I'll take if I can't see you again. Oh my god. Stay in the line, Sith. Stay in the line. Very nice and smooth. Getting a little bit of weight painted there at the end. We'll merge it all up, make it nice pretty, add some nice details, and then rip it apart at the bottom from some damage and from all the dragging that's been happening on the cape. Hoorah! You know what? We need to start drinking because Twitch and OBS, they're tagging up and kicking our ass tonight. So. What? Fuck the cork. I'm gonna leave it open. Keep it right there. Every chance to dance I'll take if I can't see you again. We could be listening for answers, but waiting to be set free. You know what music I really like working to, which I can't play on the stream because of legal issues and copyrights, and I don't have the license for it because it'd be expensive as all shit. Is the Tron soundtrack. It's just amazing to work to. I like modeling to that. Manny, you've watched our tutorial on using Maya. Are you talking about the rigging one? The skinning and rigging one? Oh my god, I'm so warm after drinking that mead. Whew. Oh, come on now. Up a little bit. I haven't heard like this. Check this out, guys. This is a crazy like amount of music that we have from our friends at Monster Cat. Look at all these songs we have access to. Oh wait, it's having problems. There's so many of them. Or Zbrush is saving or crashing. I don't know what the hell's going down. Oh, there it goes. Look at all these. Because all these songs we can listen to. Oh, being partnered with Monster Cat is amazing. Love those guys. Shout outs. We have a link to their YouTube channel if you guys want to check that out, right at the bottom, below the stream. Really cool music. Helping us out, so it's only fair we help them out too. Super nice guys. Very responsive when we email them and need some things. Oh, this middle part's gonna be clean, but it's alright. We can always clean it up in Photoshop if we really need to. To get some nice lines working on here, really nice and smooth. Only get smoother and smoother and better and better. Don't use Maya unless you hate yourself. Can you request Snowblind AU5? Yeah, dude, if they have it on there, I'll play it for you. I don't know how the hell I can. Okay, there's a search function. Yep, I'll play it after the song, man. Oh shit. There we go, fix it up. I'm probably gonna get a little bit straighter on some of these angles. I want to be super smooth all the way across. So instead of pushing these guys out, we're gonna be, or pulling them out, we're gonna be pushing them in and get rid of this quiet feel that we're doing two things at the same time. We are making, loosing the quads that you can they're still visible from our low poly subdivision, and we're also sketching in some of the main folds and cloth wrinkles, for lack of a better word, because they're just big wrinkles, I guess, big folds, or the way that the drapery, the way that the cloth is draping down. Quick little sketch, and we'll just keep finessing in each subdivision. It's going down. Little by little. Got this thing looking fantastic. Once we finish the cape tonight, we'll move on to the shoulder pieces. And that should be a lot easier. But yeah, huge cloth pieces like this. A little bit of practice to get them right. This is way over. Let's move it over. Line. Huge cape, I love it. Stream is back. Yeah. Well, it's been crashing here and there, but we've been on for a few hours. 4 hours? I don't know anymore. We're starting drinking. Fuck it. Oh, your song, I almost forgot. Here you go, man. No blind action.
I'm running away from the past I left behind. I'm looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light. I'm lost in the music, can I stay for the night? I promise I'll be gone in the morning, out of sight and out of mind.
Wedding dress. That's awesome. I never even thought of that. Actually, you know what, dude? Like a year ago or something like that, I was concepting an idea for a Death Prophet. And it was a Dead Bride set that I was doing for Death Prophet. But I got busy with some other, like, more important stuff came about and I had to drop it. But yeah, I had that idea actually, believe it or not. And I already had like some ideas for the special effects for it and everything. They're gonna be really unique. I don't know, maybe we'll do it one day. Maybe we'll get back to it. Yeah, I don't know yet. We're already doing another Death Prophet set, so it might be a while. I don't know. It's a good song, man. I like it. Good request. Good song request from Mastercat. If you guys want to request songs from Mastercat, we might be able to find them on here. The two guys run the playlist for once. Yeah, nice and round. Alright, Pink Ninja, have yourself a good night, girl. Get your rest.
You know when you keep running, but your legs are standing still. It's like you're stuck in a nightmare, but you
Oh god, there goes my phone.
for the thrill.
Alright, Pink Ninja, have a good night.
Well, this is reality.
I will enjoy the mead for the both of us.
Once you wake up from your dream, but just for tonight, let the lines get blurred. Let your thoughts be free. Let your thoughts be free.
Fucking line. Alright, next subdivision, that should go away. Unless you're trying to stop trying to fix it. Probably our poll went to crap too, right? More than likely. Yep. Oh well. Long song, man. That's almost like 6 minutes. That's Snowblind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, Did we start it? No, we gotta jump something else. Alright, let's try this. Push in this section. Make this curve continue. Make a nice normal map for us. And at the same time we're keeping the silhouette or the volumes. Doesn't differ that much from our low poly. Ooh, that. Bracken, welcome aboard, man. Alright. Getting there, getting there. So we'll finish this sides and then we'll move it across the middle there. That is obviously missing a lot of definition. Over this side here. That way. Hey Johnny. Checking out our hero bundles. Going on here? Awesome, Kraken, welcome. Welcome, sir. You missed some the ending Zbrush of our Lifestealer set earlier tonight, and there was a lot of Zbrush going on in that set. Came out pretty good, I think. Pretty happy with it. I'll show it again a little bit later tonight. Maybe after we finish the cape, we'll show our Lifestealer and then we'll come back and start doing the shoulder piece for this Legion Commander. Hype people up about our Lifestealer set. Let's see, which direction do we want to take this in? We'll make this section a little bit thicker. Continue a little bit more of this line. Better. I guess we'll stick with this one. Too bad. Here, we want to eat this up a little bit. Push it down. Out a bit. marrying these things together. One section.
Don't you dare run.
Alright, not bad, not bad.
All of our words were left undone.
Save our work. Yes, please.
Don't run for your life. Don't you dare run. You and
Sir Lancelord voted for all our Dota 2 items on the Steam Workshop. Dude, thank you so much. That's awesome. That's a really, really good way to support us. Appreciate that.
You and I were meant to collide through the world, now here through your eyes. You and I were meant to collide forever.
Oh, no worries, Kraken. Yeah, just watch your stream. You learn step by step all the process that we go through to get stuff in game, man. Enjoy some live art. And the company of some really cool people in the chat. All pretty chill in here, man. And you won't find a lot of bullshit going down in this chat, like a lot of other Twitch channels. Keep the bullshit out. Hey, Moitank, welcome as well, man. First timer? Bifle? Bifle? Thank you.
We can try. You and I. Brighter than all the diamonds in the sky. No turning back now, it's you and I.
Long cloth pieces. A little bit tricky. A little tricky. Go nice and slow, make sure you get those angles right. Otherwise, if you mess it up in one section, it's gonna be messed up all the way down. Manny, last request. Oh man, that's all good. Rogue Exogenesis. Alright, let me look that up. Oh, the artist is Rogue. Okay. Yeah, I got it. I'll play it next for you, man. Thank you, Moitank. What's up, Drago? A Russian fan. Awesome. Welcome, man. Appreciate you guys coming in. A Legion Commander with a cape, that'd be fucking awesome. That's what I thought, man. That's what I thought. How many flags? Hopefully Valve doesn't have a problem with this. Let the people vote. We'll get in game. A little bit of a curve there, not so static. With a little bit of more weight to one side. Up out. Get rid of some of this monotone stuff that's going down. Alright. Clean up this edges a bit. Alright. Let's play that. Oh, there's a lot of Exogenesis versions here. They're probably all the same. Roll with this one. They're all 5 minutes. Oh wait, there's one that's longer. Let's go with the longer one. Is this it? Or is this like a crazy remix? Favorite hero is OD. Not many sets for that hero. And not many suggestions for him either. Yeah, unfortunately not. He's kind of a tricky hero to make something really stand out. So I gotta really brainstorm to make a cool set for him, but I don't have any ideas for him just yet, man. So unfortunately, I'm sorry. But that's also the challenge, right? Making one of those sets that it's difficult to make sets for and then really make it stand out. I feel like Invokers are around the same kind of challenge. You know, I feel like a lot of the sets for him are really, really similar. So when we end up making one for him, we'll try and be pretty different. I think he needs that. And it's difficult, obviously, so it'll be a good challenge for us. I want to have these guys flare out a little bit. Seems to be working a lot nicer if we flare them out. Yeah, it's a nice touch. This is not it? Oh, okay, the pub is sick. Wow, that took a while. There you go, man. Please play. No? There you go. Is it? Out of options, man. This has to be it. Blade Runner vibe right there. Alright, man. Blizz Banana. It really depends on how complex the model is. From start to finish, if only one person was working on the full set, well, I guess you're only asking about texture or modeling and texturing. There's a whole bunch of other steps involved in that. So, but just doing the texture, I mean, it depends on how fast you are too, right? But so let's say an average model with average amount of items on it. You could probably do the low poly, the high poly, the UVs, and the textures in 2 weeks. one person working on all that. Maybe shorter, depending on it. There's also baking involved in that before you can get to the textures. So if only one person is working on that, then you know they don't have a fast workflow like we do. We have a few artists doing separate sections like the baking, the rigging, the low poly, the high poly, and then the texture, and then the materials. So we have a really good system, so we can work really fast and not get slowed down by some in-between processes. Dragon Forged item for OD. Changes the eyes quite a bit. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with the name. I had to see it. Oh, that's cool, man. It is indeed a long ass cape, man. It's ridiculous. I love it. Can't say that it's not gonna stand out. It'll move great as well. It's gonna be dragging on the floor, and when she turns, it's gonna look so cool. What is baking? So see right now we're making like a super high polygon mesh. See all these polygons? I mean, this will never run in most engines, especially Dota. Because Dota has so many things going on and so zoomed out that it's got to be pretty low polygon for the models. So when we make high polygon things like this, we bake this down to the low polygon, and it creates a normal map, which makes the engine think that there's more polygons there that there isn't, and it uses like this texture map that looks like it's got some weird colors, and those colors tell the engine that there's extra geometry there, and it fakes the look that there's extra geometry there by creating either highlights or shadows, and it looks pretty, you know, from the human point of view, the human eye. So we'll be baking that texture to make it look like there's more polygons. And then we'll also bake out an ambient occlusion mask or texture, which ends up baking out the self-shadowing bits. So say we have this little like crevices in there, it'll bake out the shadows for that part and allows us to start our texture and have that kind of realistic lighting baked and attached onto our texture. And then we start from there. Did this song restart? I think it restarted. Let's jump to a different song. Right, turn around. Right. Not too technically. Could be right. Oh, there's singing in it. A lot of singing in it.
Whenever you're calling, baby, you know I turn around.
I'm sorry. I regret my decision. Immediately. Interstellar. Oh, I think I know that song actually. Try that. Have I tried Substance? No, I have not. I think it's more useful for like armor pieces or higher definition models. I don't think it's crazy useful for most Dota things. For some things it'd be great, but not for a lot of it. So that's why I really had jumped onto it or try using it or learning it all that much. But I know it's super useful for other things. X-normal is used for baking. Me and my friends were discussing this, but we figured out that Dota went long ago. Oh, that Dota went long enough that almost every hero would have an Arcana because when they keep on making more people, will want an Arcana for their favorite heroes, etc. Well, yeah, of course everybody will have an Arcana at some point, many years from now, but yeah, of course. A lot of heroes to go. I'm drinking mead, honey wine, and raspberries. Yes, cleric, that is correct. The build up on some of these songs. Oh my god, still going. Oh my god. They really held that one up. That was really good. I like that. Really good song. I think I'll have to buy this and add it to the playlist. For more regular playlists. Interstellar. Who's this by? Glacio. Alright, yeah, I think I've heard it before. Great song. Good job. Glacio. Who's that? Rotohurst. Welcome to the LiveWorkshop, man. Save our work. Do I play Dota? Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. There's a list of my favorite heroes on the FAQ. Before you even ask. We're getting really nice and smooth now. Oh, it's just more... Need something here. Work earth. Mango Hawk. Fuck him as well, dude. Kill him. Fuck him. Were you there for the Lucas shutdown? Absolutely, I was. I was there. We kind of migrated over to our go-to bar that is a couple blocks away from the studio, and we packed the crap out of that bar that night. It was so full that a lot of people were drinking out on the street. Good times. Good times. Items, Troll Warlords. You might not believe me, man, but we get that request every day. It's not available. Can't make items for him yet. Hey, Droly. We're working on a Legion Commander set. The cape. The back item, to be precise. That's one of the first subdivisions, workable subdivisions that we're doing right now. Getting the folds of the cloth figured out. And then we'll add a little bit of detail to them next subdivision. Kind of rough right now, but it's okay. It's just the way it goes. Did I ever used to play Halo? Nope. I don't like Halo at all. I think it's completely overrated. Sorry. Gonna tell it how it is, man. You'll either appreciate that of me, or maybe it'll piss you off. But I tend to speak my mind quite freely. But never to bash anybody or anyone. Just don't like the game. There's obviously really good things about Halo, but I'll tell you the things that I don't like. I don't like the art direction. I think the art direction is, I don't know, very default, kind of mismatching. A little like monkey, or a little like Mickey Mouse aliens running around with a guy in a like DMX outfit. And the aliens don't really look like anything. It's like a lot of over detail all over them. You can't really make out their features, or I don't know. The colors are all over the place. I don't know. Just the art as a whole, I don't like it at all. The gameplay is actually really good for the weapons. The weapons are designed in a really, really smart way. They're really well balanced, especially for single player. The multiplayer is too monotonous for me. It takes forever to kill anyone. It's built way too much for casual gamers, and that's something I don't like. Again, it's not a bad thing. I'm just telling you why I don't like the game, right? It's obviously super popular and made millions of dollars. I just telling you my opinion, and not just bashing it, explaining what I don't like about it and what could have been done better. And that's actually how I go about critiquing or suggesting or having constructive criticism about art as well. I kind of push that towards other things as well that I'm not a big fan of, or if somebody asks my opinion, I'll give it to them. I'll just bash it for no reason. But yeah, just a few of the things that I dislike about Halo. I think the single-player missions are actually spaced out really nicely. The story itself I don't like. Kind of bland. The main character, again, I know that you're supposed to be, hidden behind the helmet and it's you inside of the helmet, but I don't know. I don't think they pulled it up right. Not like Half-Life did. And yeah, like the characters that they bring to the story are just bland and kind of boring for me. That's it. Is there a trial version of Zbrush to get in touch? I don't know if there's a trial actually. Is there a 30-day trial? It's been a long time, man. I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm sure you can find out super quick if you check out pixelogic.com. Zbrush's creators. I'm sure they should have one, I'm sure. If not, you can try out oh, what's that other application that it's free and it's made by Pixelogic as well. Oh my god, somebody will remind me in the chat. Wow. Someone will hook up in the chat with the thing I'm trying to spit out. Sculptress! Thank you guys. Yeah, try Sculptress if you want to try start learning Zbrush. It's similar. Obviously not as deep or diverse, but it's free and you can kind of start getting the feel for how to use Sculptor. Super high polygon stuff. Alright, this is starting to feel kind of nice, Living our work. Kraken, yeah, the list of my favorite heroes are on the FAQ, man. I decided to get a Wacom companion tablet. Nope. I'm at a home studio most of the time, so I don't really do a lot of work when I travel. So no reason for me to get a companion at this time. It would be useful, for long trips or at cons, things like that. But not at the moment. I've heard they're pretty cool though. But yeah, I'm a home cat. I'm here a lot. Some of the sacrifices come with doing this stuff so much and running a team and whatnot. GY0 suggestion is to spend $10 a month and try Mudbox first, then you will be willing to spend more. Try 3D Code for $100, or if you want to go professional, buy Zbrush. Yeah, I mean, those are also good ways to go about it. Good thing about Mudbox is that the UI is actually a lot easier to get into. However, I do prefer Zbrush. I think the features and the depth that the program takes you is better than Mudbox. But yeah, I actually got started with Mudbox because the interface was very similar to Photoshop. So it's definitely a good way to go about things if you don't have a lot of money, or if the Zbrush UI is very, very confusing to you. You can go the route that I went. It's crazy. Liking it. I like the song. LiveWorkshop, what is your favorite movie? Holy shit, that is a crazy question, dude. You can't pick one. I can't. I'll give you some of them, and I'm totally gonna leave some out because I love film. And yeah, I'm totally gonna leave ones out and be like, what? You don't like this movie? It's like, oh shit, yeah I do, but I forgot. Let's go. Lord of the Rings series, fucking amazing. Even the new Hobbit movies that people are like, you know, I'm like, of course, they're completely different than the old movies. You can't compare them or hold them at the same grounds. They're a completely different story in a different part of the world, even though some of the characters are intertwined into it. But yeah, any time that a movie can take you to a different world, for you to like live in for those 2 hours, blows my mind, and I love those movies. So yeah, Lord of the Rings is gonna be up there. The Matrix movies, same thing. The trilogy was great. People will bitch about the last two. I actually enjoyed them. I think that they're completely different from the first movie, so I don't hold them. I don't try to compare them either. You know, they're supposed to be different worlds, because they are different worlds that they go into, so of course they're going to be a lot different. You know, it's not so much of the discovery and the questions and the darkness that the first movie holds, you know, the mysteriousness behind it. They have to explain that and show you the realism and the contrast between the two worlds and how they survive across both of them, and then you twine them together at the end. I thought it was brilliant. Minority Report, one of my favorite movies. Blade Runner is probably top like 1 or 2 or 3 up there. I love Blade Runner. It's one of my favorites of all time. The director of Final Cut. All the other ones are shit because Fox or whoever had the rights for them completely fucked them up and made Ridley Scott put in a voiceover of Harrison Ford explaining and feeding the story to the audience, because back then they thought that the audiences would be too stupid for it. So Harrison Ford hated it. He was against it. Ridley Scott was completely against it, but they put it out because, you know, fucking studios, right? So then Ridley came out with the director's final cut, and that is the movie to watch for Blade Runner, and it's mind-blowing. The art, it's actually similar to Minority Report, in the sense that every single shot in that movie, the lighting is a fucking work of art. Like, just fast forward and stop somewhere in either one of those two movies, and the lighting looks like a painting, no matter where you stop. It's amazing. It's mind-blowing. And it's the amount of work put into that. Just the lighting and the sets. Love it. What else we got? Gladiators up there. Oh god, I'm gonna leave out so many. That's a hell of a question, dude. You're pulling at my heartstrings there. I could go on forever talking about movies. Obviously, I mean, I don't have to go about details. Star Wars is gonna be number 1 or 2 as well, up there with Blade Runner. The Aliens and Alien are up there, of course. Hey, Celis. I'm gonna stop because it's gonna consume me. But yeah, there's also a lot of dramas and more serious movies that I really like too. Like, I'm probably forgetting a whole bunch of them that are just fantastic and amazing. do like a lot of dramas as well, not just the science fiction ones. The science fiction ones are the ones that come to mind just from us working on this stuff right now. I was gonna go into film actually, but as I was in high school and getting into PC gaming, and I was actually, you know, finding my way across digital stuff, I decided to go in this direction. But yeah, I actually wanted to get into like film and directing and things like that back in high school, but took a different road. But still love film a lot. Technical aspects of it and scripts and cinematography and all those things are just amazing to me. It's kind of sad in a way, because the real magic behind movies is behind the curtain. That's what really makes good movies, you know, not all the actors that get all the glory and all that stuff. It's so ass backwards, and most people don't realize that shit. It's pretty bullshit. Pretty damn stupid stuff. What people see, right? Ass backwards. Anytime you see like the producers ahead of like the art team or the directors or art directors or things like that on games. Bullshit, let me tell you. Oh my god. Can't tell you how bullshit I thought that always was while working in studios.
I give you.
And artist engulfs, you know, everybody creating the game, from designers to the storyboardists to the story, the writers. I mean, all those guys, you know, the gameplay designers, all those guys should be up front, top billing.
Are you taking aboard your rocket ship?
But I digress. Oh, Pirates. Yeah, Pirates is great. Have a good night, Kraken. Peace out. Do I watch anime? You know what, dude? I'm actually really picky about the anime that I watch. I don't like most anime. If there's some anime that I really enjoy, it's gotta be like just amazing. Amazing in all aspects. You know, like Ghost in the Shell. What else do I have? The Ghost in the Shell series are really good as well. I started watching Attack on Titan, and the characters are really default, and that's usually what turns me off about anime. Is almost every character, almost every anime has like the same 7 characters, you know? And when you find something that is not in that same formula, and the art and the story is great, then you have a good anime. But for most of them, in my opinion, they're way too similar, character-wise and story-wise sometimes. So Attack on Titan had that same problem with the characters, but the world and the story was kind of carrying it. And I've heard that it gets a lot better after the first half of the first season, so I want to give it another chance. Dragon Ball, I'm sorry man, I'm not a fan. I'm really not. I'm sorry. If I could direct the game, what am I drawn to? So there's 2 games that I want to design whenever if the LiveWorkshop does really well and continues to do well and we can grow and expand. There's 2 games one game that I already started designing for iOS. It's a sci-fi detective game. So you're the detective and you have a robot partner, and it's you go solving murders and there's action scenes and all these things behind it. So I already started writing it. I actually started doing tests for it, and yeah, that's a game that I want to make, that I will make eventually. I just don't have the time. I had to shelve it, unfortunately. I started like 2 years ago, and then 1 year and a half ago, and I did test on Unity, and I did test for it to get the art direction that I wanted working inside of Unreal Engine as well. but I had to shelve it. Like I said, the LiveWorkshop took off, and I had to put it away and get back to it one day. And then there's another game, which is so that game is actually very almost cell shaded, but more of an illustrative feel to it. A lot of gradients, you know, not just a cell. I don't want to do a cell shaded mode. It's just a way to kind of get you get the idea across. Actually, here, hold on. I might have a screenshot for you. This is gonna be really small, but you know, you get the idea. Very stylized. That's a camera that I had working inside of the game. This was inside of Unity, and it was like a camera looking down on the detective and his robot partner knocking at the door, and you'll be able, it was like a side scroller, but with an entire world that you can experience and run into characters and solve crimes and all these things. So I'll get back to that one day. And then the other game that I want to make is more of whoops, did I pause the music? If I did. There we go. The other game is it's gonna be, well, I won't say the name. I want to keep it. But it's like a greedy world combined with Lord of the Rings. So think Lord of the Rings look-wise, you know, more like grounded fantasy, and some of the grounded fantasy that you see in Hellboy 2. You know, those kind of crazy creatures, but you know they're still greedy. So a combination of those two things in a fantasy world. So, and it's gonna be a massive kind of battle theme gameplay that I've already started designing as well. So, you know, I don't know, maybe a few years from now I'll have time and the means to get a team going to design that game. There you go, man. There's a long answer for your question. Did not expect that, I bet you. Bet you, man. This is for Legion Commander, man. Oh yeah, the Animatrix. Great call, Moitan. Great call, man. I really love the Animatrix. That's awesome. Full Metal Alchemist. I should watch that. I've heard really good things about it. Tenjo Tench. I haven't heard about that one. I'm sorry. I've seen the gradients in Monument Valley. I have not. Draw something. Sorry, man. We get caught up with the chat sometimes, but that's a good thing about the stream too, right? We get to interact with you guys and answer questions and little of both worlds. Merging this guy a little bit better down here. Kind of stood out. It took one look and I stared at me the same. It took one look, but you played me like very good. Like Subdivision, kick his ass. Kick his ass, Seabass. God, my voice is going. I feel it. Hey, Malgrim. What's up, buddy? Yes, I do. We have Enemy, Val, Frosty, Abyss, myself. I have a couple programmers for the website, and Val. So yeah. Very talented artists working with us. Proud to have them all. Funky song. song is crazy. Oh my god. Oh my god, indeed. That was hilarious. Did you Commander is your favorite? What kind of style are you going for her? Let me show you, man. So I'll show you our in-game. Oh crap, okay, shit. Okay, we'll take a break in a minute because I actually have to answer to this message. Okay, let me show you the topology. So we're making this kind of Spartan inspired set for Legion Commander. So obviously half of the cape is missing because technical stuff, right? But you get the idea. We have this really cool hair that's going to be tied up by little leather bands or straps onto the back. It's going to look really, really cool. You'll be able to see those. Break up the black braids or hair that will tie up in the back. Some of them will be flowing. We'll see if we can animate those things. Some of it flowing on the front, which looks pretty badass. Nice design for the helmet. A different take on it from the Spartan inspired designs from back in the day. We'll have a really cool shield, which I'll keep a surprise for you guys. Nice emblem in here. I'm not sure what to do with that yet. We also have a nice loincloth for the front. Really neat lance, which is actually larger than her default. You see her default right here. Oh, did I hide it? I think I moved it up somewhere. Yeah, there it is. And yeah, we're gonna make new animations for her too. So she holds her shield up front with the lance on the side, and she's like all leaned forward. The cape's gonna be dragging in the back with physics bones. Gonna be fantastic. Fantastic. How does the cape connect to the other side? The other side? You mean over here? Oh well, I mean it's gonna be one piece. It's just half of it because I don't need all those polygons to slow down Zbrush, right? But it's gonna be obviously like this. Oh hey Slot, thank you for the follow. Alright, let's take a short break, guys. We're on a few commercials, hang in there, support us that way, really appreciate it. And don't go away, we'll come back. I need to take care of some of business here with an artist. And when we come back, we will continue working on the cape, and hopefully we'll get to doing the damage section near the end, which is going to look really cool. And after that, we'll jump over to the shoulder pieces, which are the leather straps and the ring, and the loincloth. So yeah, still lots to go tonight, guys. We'll be back in a bit.
Go to sleep. Open my eyes. Not one sound. Whatever is calling, baby, you know I turn around. Baby, you know I turn Whenever you're calling, baby, you know I turn around. Whatever is calling, baby, you know I turn around. 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 Baby, you know I turn.
Push the tempo. Push the push the
I go to sleep. Open my eyes. Not one sound. Whatever is calling, baby, you know I turn around. Baby, you know I turn around.
I'm running away from the past I left behind. I'm looking for answers, but I'm blinded by the light. I'm lost in the music, can I stay here for the night? I promise I'll be gone in the morning, out of sight and out of mind. Snowblind, out of
Be another few minutes, guys. Sorry, gotta take care of this. We'll be back in a bit. All right, welcome back, guys. Let's get back to our Zbrush. By the way, those are for subs, man. Sorry. Like my hat. Awesome, thank you. Check this out. I don't know if you guys can see it if I zoom in here. Got a little Dota logo ironed onto into the tag. Did you guys see that? I don't know. Oh no. Alright, let's see where we're here. Still kinda early in the subdivision for this. We're kind of figuring out where we want the weight of these cloth pieces to go. Long cloth pieces are tricky to do, but I think we're getting there. They could be braids, rastas, but they could also just be hair that is tied together with leather straps, little like thin leather straps, every so often. I think that would look a more unique than just going straight with like a rasta kind of hair or braids. I don't know. We'll have to check it out. Probably. I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. Probably a little more unique.
There is nothing that they can do to protect a king and his fool. Caught in the fire, watch it burn. Ash to ash, now it's our turn. Take their kingdom down and smash it to pieces. Turn their feet around, they will leave defeated. They will crumble at the sight of our legion. If you want the crown, then you've got to break them down.
Save our work. Or we already saved this part, but it's okay. Manny, can you spare a minute and ask my question regarding lower resolution OBJ file and how to make it higher res in 3D Max? How to make it higher in 3D Max. Okay, so you want to use subdivisions to make it higher polygon in 3D Studio Max. Every universal 3D application like Maya, 3D Max, Blender, whatever, can create subdivisions, right? So what you're gonna do is, say you have this and you make this higher subdivision. What you're gonna do is subdivide it, and it's a way higher polygon already. See? Now the problem with that is that you lose some of the hard edges or the higher definition sections that you had before. So what you want to do for those sections is, here I'll do a really quick example for you. Is you're gonna select those edges. Oops. Okay. And you're gonna subdivide, or you can do the bevel first, but here's the bevel. Now we're gonna lower. Here, I'll make it easier for you to see. You can change the distance between that bevel, right? So say we put it really close together, almost touching each other. That's gonna create almost like a hard edge for your higher polygon stuff. And that's how you start making your high poly things, kind of like that. Same with here, if you want to, make this curve feel a little bit better, or, more subdivision. I mean, you can do no subdivision, but it's going to subdivide everything at the same time. So what you want to do is maybe add an edge loop in there and give it more density, more polygons to play with. And then what you need to do at this stage, because if you go low poly, it's kind of flat. So you actually need to grab this edges and kind of pull them out a little bit. and then you start getting a nice subdivided higher polygon mesh inside of universal model or 3D application like Maya, Softimage, 3Max. All those can do this kind of stuff, and that's it. Now, if you want, you know, you can just keep it like this and keep adding more subdivisions to add some extra detail if you don't have a Zbrush or Mudbox or anything like that. But if you do, then you can just grab this and send it over to Zbrush and add even more detail to it. There you go. Just going down with our weird. Okay. Why aren't you working? You're welcome, Max. Hey Bonya, what's up, man? Oh, you're using the Onyx Lotus set for our Templar Assassin? Awesome, dude. Glad you like it. Can I make the moment of courage animation to be a shield bash, or does she use normal attack animations for that as always? We can make custom animations for anything for the set. So yeah, that would be kind of cool. Actually, one of the... Maybe this will work even better for that ability. I want to have like arrows, you know, like either like rain down on her, and she cuts them off with her spear to clear off her shield. So I was thinking that for a taunt, but it might be even cooler to do for the moment of courage. Might be onto something there, man. I like it. Yeah, Bunya. We're gonna be giving away that set, and Sith Happens autograph to go with it when we have our giveaways. Fine again.
Living life for the next drop. Big boy nurse on the drill.
Hey, OBS hasn't crashed in a while. But you just fucking crashed in like 10 seconds. What the fuck? Okay. That'll work. Whiskey? No, that's mead that I'm drinking tonight. Whoops. Hey, Firestorm, thank you, man. The whole LiveWorkshop team here does some really nice work, man. Group effort. Catching some of these more detailed wrinkles that we'll have here near the front, where more attention will be seen, both from the top view and the avatar, perhaps. And just as a whole, I mean, it's right next to her helmet, right? So we want to make this part shine. Really cool. What I mean by team? Well, the LiveWorkshop consists of multiple artists that work along with the sets that I initially design, and then we have guys on the team that do different things. So we have guys that help bake, help texture, help make the awesome in-game materials, help rig, help make the special effects. And I'm in the mix between those things as well, besides making the initial design and art direction for the sets. So I'll do some of the textures as well, a lot of the high poly stuff, and get the team involved as much as possible in getting the sets. You like my pen spinning? It relaxes my hand actually from gripping the pen, you know, while I'm working. It's an exercise that helps me out. more subdivisions. So we're just gonna go and just sketch in the main parts that I'll be making a lot nicer in the next subdivisions. And this key points, some of these folds. And a little crappy right now, but that's okay. I need the volume. And then we'll do something different next subdivision to follow along with these guys and make them all pretty. Rock. Crucial is to know how to paint and draw in doing texturing and modeling. It's not super crucial, especially for modeling, but it will help you out, of course. There's a lot of little things that actually transfer over to being able to sculpt. But I've known really amazing sculptors that only know how to sculpt and they can't paint or draw to save their life. So, but from my perspective, it helps you a lot. I'm in California, by San Francisco. And for texturing, Nash, it definitely helps you out. That being said, I know texture artists that work basically with a lot of layers and a lot of photo references, and are able to create some amazing textures. But obviously, it'll help you out. Not enough polygons here to actually see what the hell I was trying to do with these cuts. I think I was trying to go deeper here. I think. Not quite sure. Only on the subdivision, and I'll have to redo this part. It's a little abstract. You're in New York? Awesome, man. Coast to coast. LiveWorkshop love, man. Appreciate it coming in. Little sketch lines here. Little sketches. Good. Even for a rough sketch. Rough Zbrush sketch. I've seen that fast. Oh my god. Of course, Zbrush bugged out. So our intensity is destroyed. If we reload the model, there's no way this will work. The hell am I sitting in here? Templar Assassin stuff in here. And sniper stuff, what the hell? That was way too optimistic of me. Thought that would fix it. Nope! Maybe new document? No, there's no way. Alright, let's just reinitialize or restart Zbrush. It's all good. Take a little break. I'll take like 10 seconds. Show you guys the low. Oh my god. Show you the low poly while Zbrush loads back up. What we have in mind for this girl. Are the faces on the cape too big on the back part? We're gonna subdivide it a few more times to make it all pretty, man. We're just sketching in right now. Force blood. Don't worry about that. I'm an L. You just found us this week? Well, shit, man. Stick around. A lot of LiveWorkshop coming this year. A lot. Hey, Amber. How you doing, man? Is the music too low? It's kind of low. Turn it up a little bit. That better? Yeah, I think that's better. Alright. Come on, Zbrush. Yeah. It's weird. What the fuck? Okay, so we totally saved that in somewhere else. We saved it in our hotkeys, didn't we? That's why all the other files I've been saved in the wrong. Alright. That's why I was like, what the hell? Alright, so now with this, let's save this in the right place. This is where you belong. Alright. And we'll just reload our hotkeys for... our undo that tends to break every now and then, and we should be good to go. Oh yeah, and the other thing I almost forget sometimes. Auto masking back face mask, turn that shit on. Set that up as a default. We'll do that later. I forget how to set that up. How you guys doing? You guys hanging in there? Nice late chill night, watching some live art. What are we gonna name this? I have no idea, dude. The placeholder name that I set up for the folder of all the textures and models and everything, I just named it Last Warrior for now, till we come up with something better. Low poly reminds you of Fathion from League of Legends. No idea who that is. I don't play League, I'm sorry. You would have become a sub today if you forget your wallet at home. Oh man, that's cool. Appreciate it. I haven't tried Zbrush 4 R7 yet. I'm looking forward to trying it out when I have a little bit more spare time. Alright, where were we? Some more volumes. Making some of this, these guys a little bit thicker than others. Try and break up the monotony on the folds. Always a good thing. Some of them thicker, some of them kind of even out. That looks nice, that looks nice. A little bit of a cut in here. Even though it's super low res, it's nice to sketch in your some of the detail or where it's gonna live in the next subdivisions. Gives you a really nice blueprint to go off by instead of just doing it all in higher subdivision stuff. Sometimes it's hard to edit that stuff, you know. If I have blueprint, all the easier. Easier time doing this. Nope, that's not good. Zeus is Zbrush auto Autocorrect's awful? What? I'm not sure what you meant, man. When you do the import-export from modeling, Maya, etc. to Zbrush, I think is what you mean. You're probably using Google Translate or something. Is it easy just to loading the FBX or whatever format and then repaving it as the same format? I haven't done anything with Zbrush. It's always seemed daunting. Also, is Maya to Zbrush a good pipeline? Any 3D application to Zbrush is gonna work. You can export to OBJ or whatever other format Zbrush uses. I only use OBJ because it's the most bug-free and the most universal. So any 3D application is gonna be able to export to OBJ. Maya has it turned off by default, so you have to go into the export settings or plugin manager or whatever and turn OBJ on, and you'll be able to export to OBJ. Zeus, oh, that's where you were saying autocorrect on you're probably on your phone, and it doesn't like Zbrush, so it's saying Zeus. Okay, I got you. I follow you now. Took me a minute. Bear with me. Been staring at polygons all day. Yeah, it's a better volume for that. A little bit different than the other ones. Not sure what to do with that section there. I gotta kind of break this up and make them live together a little bit. A little bit better somehow. Always tricky matching folds. Heavy folds. Let's try a little bit here. Pull this off. That could work. We'll probably need a little more space between those two guys, but it's a good middle ground. Thank you. We're gonna play with it tomorrow. Awesome, Bridge. Good luck. Servant of War God because of the Spartan look. Servant. I don't think Spartans were or would really ever use the word servants. The only servants for Spartans were the people that were not warriors in their community, and the people that were not warriors were actually not real Spartans. They were brought in from somewhere else, and they wouldn't give them those titles. Yeah, the only people that they actually recognize as warriors or even heroes were people that or warriors that died in battle, or women that died during childbirth. It's kind of fucked up, but yeah. All the history for you guys. I researched. They were hard asses. They encouraged their infant warriors and trainees to steal their food. They were not giving a lot of food, so they were told to steal it, and if they were caught stealing it, they would be punished. So they had to get really good at their stealth, and that's part of their training. Fucked up. Ooh, this is looking kind of odd. Let's see, we're getting too thick here. Build this up a little too much as well. Okay, we can fix it. This has to actually go up in here. Flow together. Tough one. That's working a little bit. Maybe this is a little too harsh. smooth it out a little bit. Hey, what's up, Miss Engineer? We're talking about Spartan and Spartan history a little bit. And I was talking about the only heroes recognized in Spartan culture were A, warriors that died in battle, or B, women that died during childbirth. Welcome to LiveWorkshop. How you doing, girl? Somebody was throwing ideas out for the Legion Commander set that we're doing right now, and they included the name Servant on it, and they would never call themselves servants if they were warriors in the Spartan lore or culture. Oh my god, it saved it into the Zbrush. I noticed it this time. Goes to the last folder. Come on, Zbrush. There we go. Civilized people, yeah, right. Actually, the only reason that they were so crazy about their army was because they had so many people that were not Spartan actually running their community. So by having a super crazy army, they were able to control their entire population by having the strongest army out there. Pretty fucked up. Show you how it's going to look. Well, this is the Zbrush for the cape, but I'll show you the low poly that I have set up for it. Half of it's missing in some parts because it's going to be mirrored. So this is the mid polygon section that I exported out, so it's a little bit, some pieces are missing because of some of the exporting technical things that I had to do. So, but I mean, you get the idea here. The idea for the set. We'll have new animations, new effects, all sorts of cool shit going for her. Get the idea. They haven't released a model for anything for Enigma. That was just done by Valve's side. Yeah, unfortunately. Oh, there you go. Crud's gotcha. Oh, we're gonna add flags? I'm thinking of adding a flag to the lance, actually. And having the flag kind of attached to this part of the lance and having it flow down. So that's what I'm planning on doing right now. I haven't actually sculpted the flag on there, but that's where I'm gonna go with it, so that there's still a flag present, but I don't want it in the back. Manny, I know this will be a radical change, but have you thought that this LC set makes her look like Valkyrie? Particularly the shield, helmet, and cape. Maybe you have looked into Norse mythology, and in case you haven't, look it up. Valkyries if you can. I haven't looked up Valkyries. I'm just kind of basing it off a little bit of Spartan, the Spartan kind of design, and then pushing it a little unique way for us for LiveWorkshop. But I'll look up Valkyrie, man. I'll check it out. Thank you. Thank you, Cooks. Thank you, man. Sketching some of the high points here that I actually want to bring back out after smoothing the whites that were showing up before. You're wondering why we're putting this little sections back in? That'd be why. And a little bit of layering. But we'll clean it up. Other subdivisions. And let's just double check. Whoops. Okay, nothing in the middle for this guy. But more than anything on the sides here, looks like. But we want to push. Some nice squeezing. Freezes!